Hello everyone, it is I, the Black 64, and today we have another custom showcase. I haven't done one of these in a long time, and we have Plarail Merlin. Now, Plarail Merlin came in a set, and he was originally unmotorized, but these little modifications I did to him were essentially give him a motorized chassis and a few modifications on the tender. So let's take a look at the engine first. And as you can see, it's a pretty nice little model. I think I did a pretty decent job taking the middle wheels off and pulling them into the donor chassis. I think I did a pretty good job. Let's open them up and take a look. Right, as you can all clearly see, this is the motorized chassis, and I took the ones from the unmotorized chassis. As you can see, I still have it right here. And so what I did is I took the leading wheel and the driving wheel. I put them on into the donor chassis. I then took the middle wheels out by a Dremel, and I essentially glued them onto the bottom. Now, one way you could probably do this, let me get this out of the way. One way you could probably do this modification without, doing what I did, if you still want to retain the unmotorized chassis, is by buying a Plarail Hurricane and maybe changing the side rods of it. But I did this because I felt that I could do it, and I think I did a pretty decent job. Now, let's look at the engine. Now, the engine, or the shell in this case, I didn't do many modifications to. I removed the stickers from the buffers because, well, the buffers were already painted. So I removed the stickers and I put them on the bottom. As you can see right there, I put the stickers and not much else really. I did have to move this sticker here a little bit to the window because it was a little bit back. Look around here. And other than that, I did a pretty decent job. The reason why sometimes you will see these Merlins with and without stickers is because you had to apply the stickers on yourself. Now, let's move on to the tender. Now, there's going to be a little bit more to talk about when it comes to the tender. And that is that you'll notice something. I give it a co-load. So the co-load is from a old sun-affected Donald tender that I bought like a while back. And so the reason why I chose Donald's tender is because it was a little bit longer, and if I wanted to be cut the size, I could. And so what I did is I took a set of pliers and I pried the sides off and everything, and then I took a sanding block and I sanded the sides, the front, and even the back. I wanted it to be a tight fit, so it's actually held in quite tight. So that's what I did. It's a tight fit, and I think I did a pretty decent job. It looks better than nothing. Originally, the reason why Merlin's tender would have no co-load was because in the set he came in, this set right here, you would essentially fill the tender with balls. And I don't know, I kind of wanted to have a co-load, and so I gave it a co-load. It's a pretty decent job. And I also painted it. Like, as you can see, it's quite shiny. That's because I painted it black. I had like some weird white residue, and so I wanted to paint all black. And yeah, it's a tight fit. I also painted the buffer beam because it was originally unpainted. So how I painted this, I painted it cream and then I painted it red, so that way the red would pop out. And I painted the buffers black. Other than that, that's pretty much the tender. And that was my modified Plarail Merlin. Overall, I think I did a pretty good job, considering that the model was already good enough as it was. I think my modifications have elevated this model to be of better quality than before. And before, without the modifications, I would give this model like a 3.5. With the modifications, I give it a 4 out of 5. So let's take this model and give it a test run.